Welcome back to the Archivist Challenge. I'm pretty sure we're on episode... Welcome back to the Archivist Challenge, episode 12. We are in Carter Hydro Dam, the lower dam, trying to get the last buffer memory here, and we're, if you can look and see, we're really close to nighttime here. We're really hoping that it happens. So I'm just gonna kind of fill up on some calories here, and then we're gonna sleep a little bit and see if we wake up to some bluish green light. We'd like to really get this one scored down. Okay. I don't know if that means anything. It does look green in here, but I think it also looked green in here before, so we'll do the pastime option. Oh yeah. We're having some aurora. Let's pass another hour and see if we really get things lighting up in here. Yeah, there we go. It's awesome. That is not the computer I thought. There's a laptop here and there's another laptop. These lights are awesome. Well, let's get our buffer memory here. McPherson_54.doc. He didn't say, but what he did find was haze on the ground in the main bathroom. He said he slipped on water from the ongoing leak we've been dealing with. A fractured elbow, which means we're down a man during the refit. Okay. Nice. I think I searched all this stuff. I just want to kind of zip over here real quick and I'll give an example as to why we did this the way we did this. See that blue bit right there? That's all that sparking. It's really a bad time. You do not want to step on that stuff. It really drains your condition very quickly. When you get afflicted with something called burns. I mean, something called burns. You get burnt, and it's really, really a bad time. So we try really hard not to let that happen to us. Alright, so we're really tired. We're also pretty hungry. Maybe we'll have some peaches. Good amount of calorie in peaches. An energy bar should probably do the trick to get us all the way back up. And we'll top off with water. And we are going to drop that extra can. And we're going to go to sleep. Should take us throughout the whole night. Alright. Got our bedroll back. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good. So hopefully that'll use that last one we have up. There, we don't need to carry that around. Okay. So now we're going to make our way back out of here, and we're going to go through Ravine. Should probably actually... That'll actually, I think, take up the majority of our episode here. Ravine's a pretty fun and cool area. I remember the first time I went through Ravine, I was terrified. It's not that there's no predators.
Do anything for a drink.
Oh, okay. There's no predators in Ravine, as far as I know. But there's just we'll just have to wait and see. It's a very memorable zone, that's for sure. And top off with water again. We might actually be able to fit a bit of that wood that we had collected. $26 rounds for the hunting rifle. That's fantastic. So let's make our way back. This is probably the 4th time I've done this trip. Alright. I'd said before that I was going to go up there and grab that hatchet. I'm not going to. I'm sure I'm going to stumble upon another hatchet, and I have 2 in my inventory. I don't need to keep that many hatchets. That's good enough. Alright. Oh, I remember the times when this game was just in early access, and there was the wolf of Carter Hydro Dam. I'm sure that some of those that may watch this have met that wolf. A wolf by the name of Fluffy. Some say Fluffy is fabled to take 3 to 4 rounds from the hunting rifle to bring her down. She's a fearsome, fearsome creature. You really don't want to piss her off. And boy, I remember when this game was very, very new. That was one of the scariest things, is to come into one of the only, at the time, the only indoor area that had a predator in it. And you're just not expecting it, because you're conditioned in every other area that, well, wolves aren't indoors. They're all outdoors. And then there's one at the bottom of the dam. She killed me the first time I ran into her. I was not prepared. And ever since that happened, I always never went there unprepared. I always had myself a rifle. I had my storm lantern out that I had placed on the ground, and just, she was something. Good old Fluffy. Alright. Oh, this is kind of a bummer. Let's pass an hour. That's not how you pass an hour. You do that with cards. Let's pass another hour. Let's pass 2. Okay. I didn't want the I didn't want to cross Ravine with I didn't want to cross Ravine without being able to see. Not that I'm worried I might fall or anything. I want the beauty of Ravine to be shown. So we're gonna do a little exploring through Ravine. We don't really need to, but just kind of an area I feel like a lot of people don't explore. Hey there, bunny rabbit. Is it a deer? It's a person. It's a person with a flare. And what'd I tell you?
Oh, thank you.
I told you we'd find one. Any food? No food. Yeah, Ravine's just it's one of the more iconic. It was the first transition area ever introduced in this game. Now there's several. Ravine is always gonna just remain a close in my heart in this game. It's just a fun area to walk through. And there's some goodies here too. There's some things to check out and things to loot. Don't need any coal. So let's check this train car up here. There's usually some stuff that sits around there. Midday, we'll be getting into Coastal Highway around late afternoon. I think one of these, is it open?
I can use this.
Nope. Thought it might be, but it is not. Oh, yeah, it is. Back here. Don't need any of that. Okay. I always check these, even though I don't really need anything in it. Oh. Not much useful there. Don't worry, that train car is completely safe. I was gonna throw that off the ravine. Oh well. I don't want to be encumbered. You know what? Screw it. Let's just walk around with it. You can hear that there's a lot of crows here. Because there's quite a few bodies here. They're not in places where you'd expect to find them, though. I'd think that they'd be at the bottom of the ravine, if anything. But that doesn't really bode well for gameplay, does it? Oh, well, maybe there is one at the bottom of the ravine. Did I speak too soon? I may have spoken too soon. Sleep longer than that. Alright. So let's cross.
This stuff will come in handy.
Let's have those sardines, huh? Let's have actually beef jerky. Maybe those are 600. Yeah, I don't need that many calories. What are these? Okay. Oh. It's a bummer. Now, I'm sure there is a way to get down. And maybe that'll be... Maybe I'll make an episode... Or, not an episode, but, maybe I'll do, a video on that, trying to get to the bottom of a ravine. Oh boy. Because that would be pretty cool to try and do. That is a long climb. I feel like that's a climb you can't get out of. Either way. It might be a fun thing to try and do sometime. I've never tried to do that. And there is an anchor point. You can see that anchor point right on the other side there. But that is just such a far way down. So, do I want to go back up here? Yeah, let's take a look at it. We'll just see if there's anything in here we might want.
This will come in handy.
Nope. More fire starter stuff that we don't need. Okay. So now we're on our way to Coastal Highway. Still my favorite part of Ravine to come, but... I'm not going to bother going over this side. I think there's a couple of things over here that I could take a look at, but I'm just uninterested. At this current moment, uninterested in that. I just really want to get us into Coastal Highway and get us established in a section. Actually, how about right here? Since we're going to have a pretty awesome view coming up here. Yeah, there's definitely stuff down there. Looks like a deer carcass down there. Be interesting to look at once. I mean, with the fog, it does kind of reduce it a little bit, but God, just look at that view. There's just such an expanse. All right, let's look here. Okay, buffer memories collected. So. Looks like we've done... So we got both the Mystery Lake ones. We started off in Milton. Nailed both those, I think, the first night. We got... The next one we went for was Broken Railroad. We hit both the Broken Railroad ones. And we hit Forlorn Muskeg. We did the Camp Office in Mystery Lake. Lower Dam we just completed. So next we're going to be heading to... So we got to do Quonset and the Fishing Cabin. Now those are going to be two separate auroras. I'm not going to try and get between Quonset and the Fishing Cabins. It's just a bad idea when the aurora is going on at night. So I think we're going to try and make our... Let's do the Fishing Cabin first and then move to Quonset. Because we do have to go to Desolation Point. I think after this we're going to head to Desolation Point and take care of those two. And then we'll come back to Coastal Highway, make our way to Pleasant Valley, and I think we're going to finish in Timberwolf. So we're going to our goal now is to get to the fishing cabins in Coastal Highway. So we'll make our way through the ice cave here. It's really quite cool too. Just a lot of really cool environments. And we're gonna find our way to the old rickety bridge. Oops. One of the most nerve-wracking things you can do in this game. But I've done it dozens of times now. Loses a little bit of its sting now, but still puts a smile on my face each time I do it. I remember seeing this for the first time. As if it wasn't unsettling enough. You get to listen to the wood creaking as you cross. Don't look down. I love it. It's one of the best little additions they made in this game. Just a lot of fun. Alright. We wave farewell to Ravine. Now we're in Coastal Highway. So we're currently like right there. And we want to get down obviously to this. There's a couple of things in between. There's a trailer over here. I believe there's a couple of trailers along this hillside. I'm not sure if there's... I think there's one here maybe? And I also think there's a shed somewhere. But we're not going to be spending too much time looking around. Our biggest goal is to get ourselves established in the fishing cabins before the night rolls in. You can see a little bit of this that ravine styling coming through into Coastal Highway as well when you cross this bridge. There's a rifle on that body down there. I don't need another rifle, but maybe he has bullets. We've got 26. That really should be enough to last us. But rifle rounds are also... I mean, I'm not going to pass by any. Alright. We're back into the wild, where predators are afoot. Gotta keep our guard up. Do a little bit of looting here and there. Nope.
Probably useful.
It's a little bit lower condition than I really want. It's probably fine, but... it was worth it. The condition improvement.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Even though it wasn't the 1% more of the other can opener I found. Not much there. You know, we might actually just have... we'll have that soda. But we're in Coastal Highway. We're gonna find a lot more food here. Alright. Oh, not gonna do that. We're right at midday. Okay, we'll take the trail. We'll take the trail. Coastal Highway is a really nice region to actually start out in, since there's quite a few buildings. You've got 2 towns, the fishing cabins, I mean, when I say two towns, there's one like kind of on the outskirts that has like 2 houses, 3 houses, but there's one pretty expansive town. Close to the size of Milton. And you've got the big homes that are out on the islands. There's the trailer right there. Let's just cut through here. You got the ones that are on Jackrabbit Island and what do they call it? Misanthrope's homestead. Out on the water. Boy, you look awfully familiar. So there's just a lot of really good places for you to get good clothing early on, and that's one of the things that really helps you out quite a bit in the early game is good clothing. That's something that you kind of want to get yourself kitted with pretty quickly. And yeah, Coastal Highway is a really great place to start to do that. Plus, not only that, it's a nexus. It's a nexus map. It's connected to so many other areas. Okay, let's just make sure we're still going the right way. Yeah, I think we're right around here, I think. Maybe we're down here. We just have to cross that. So we'll kind of keep ourselves to the right side of this big mountain. Absolutely could be wolves through here, so got to be a little more careful. Maybe we'll just go as the crows call us. Follow the call of the crows. There's one body right there. Is the other one a deer carcass? No. Wonder if they knew each other.
I'll take it.
Yep, there's a shack right there. We'll be going up and taking a look in before we get to the fishing cabins. The nice thing about being in the fishing cabins is I think there's a crafting bench there, and if I don't have a fishing tackle, yeah, I left them. I said I wouldn't need them. Fishing is a great source of food. Great source of food. Fish, not as efficient as some of the red meats, but it's very easy to get your hands on fish. Okay. Oh, there's a cooler in here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Maybe we'll get lucky and find something nice. Anything under there? No. Don't let me down, cooler. All right.
It's been here a while.
It's not bad. Not bad. It's the only thing I'm taking from here, but all right. Seems that we're getting a little tired. Okay. So we heard wolf calls from over here. But onward we press. We've got to get ourselves down to the road if we're going to have any hope at navigating, because coming through here, oh boy. Coming through here, I normally don't know where I am. I just kind of get a general bearing and stick as close to straight to it as I can. I think we can sneak around this way. Don't want to use that. Okay, we'll try and cut back this way. Oh. found the water. Oh, ho ho ho. Okay. Is there any way to get down here? Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna be putting some distance between me and what's to the right of me here. Okay. So that's where we need to be. We don't need to go that way, and at this current moment, I have no desire to be over there. Bears and wolves? No thanks. I see you over there. Don't you think I don't see you, Mr. Wolf? Alright. So we're gonna go, don't do that. Keep that rifle out, sir. Oh, sweet. I don't need that hook. Oh, there's a line too.
This will come in handy.
Well, let's go. Alright, I don't need the whetstone. I have a full condition whetstone in my bag already. And multiple tools. Well, that's where our laptop is. That's good to know. At least we know which one we have to go into. Alright. Gonna drop off some stuff. Let's see, what are we not gonna need? Definitely not gonna need that. Not gonna need 2 flashlights. We'll need an extra hatchet. All this stuff is stuff that we aren't going to need in the immediate, and it can sit in here and not weigh us down. Probably actually won't even pick that back up. And sure. So this is the cabin that we're going to be staying in.
I can use this.
Oh yeah, some food here. Let's put our food in there. Seems like a fun idea. Oh, what? That dog food's not any good. No buena. Actually, let's put our food in here and just put the garbage in that one. So that'll stick in there. All that tea, our MRE that we're gonna save till probably the end of the game at this point. And then garbage can go in here. I still have to stay organized. Okay. Explore the rest of this area real quick. So we've got some fishing tackle, so food shouldn't be too much of an issue, at least while we're here. There's some fishing huts nearby. We can break up some of these planks if we want to.
Perfect.
We really can break up those planks if we want to. And we just wait for the Aurora to come here. So we could stay here a couple of days. That'd be fine.
Probably useful.
Looks like we have enough food here to make that a very distinct possibility. Alright. Nothing more we need in here. Check the last one. Or are there 2 here? There's 2. And then after we're done with this, we'll move on to Quonset and Quonset. If we're there for 3 days, I'm alright with it.
No, could end up being useful.
Wow, not much in here. Take that wood. Quonset has a multitude of buildings for us to take a look and I mean I don't know if that's the name of the town or not, but that's what we're gonna call it.
For anything.
Awesome. Don't need antiseptic, don't need tools. There's probably not gonna be anything here we care about. It's all gonna be clothing. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with that last drawer. Alright. So we're gonna head back to our cabin here. And this is where we're gonna call the episode. So next episode we might do some fishing. Maybe we'll go out and explore those docks, and we're just gonna be kind of hanging here until we can get the buffer memory in this cabin here. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.